I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Looking at the tools on the bench, you might think that they're all spoke shaves. This one is. This is my number 151, one of my favorites. It peels off nice little shavings. It's easily adjustable, holds an edge well. It's a nice little spoke shave. But this is a number 80 Stanley scraper. It takes off shavings too. But the shavings it takes off are really, really small. Works by a different method. The blade in the number 80 just the same as the blade in the number 81 has an edge on it, but rather than being a chisel edge that cuts away the wood, it's a rolled edge. The rolled edge, when it's drug across the material, cuts away shavings. But it has such a small edge, thin and very sharp, that it can just take off real fine wispy curls, almost dust. I can use it by hand like that. The number 80 body lets you do something a lot easier. It lets you hold the plane with the scraper blade held in the number 80. It lets you control the blade a little easier and use both hands and have more control of the depth of cut. Now the number 81 is very similar. This one's not been sharpened, so I doubt it'll even cut. Yeah, it cuts, but it doesn't really like it. The number 81 is a little fancier version. Has a different way of clamping the blade, and it has this wood sole. Not as likely to cause damage to the surface as the metal edges of the number 80. But the best one of the group is this number 12. With a large flat sole and this good big comfortable handles, you can put a lot of pressure on it. And it has lots of adjustments. You can change the angle of the blade by bringing it up straighter. flatter you set the blade, the more easily it cuts. With a sharp blade set at the proper angle, a good scraper will eliminate the need for sanding. Now, why don't I just use a handheld? It's simple and easy. The handheld does a nice job. It's hard to hold on to. And the other thing it does is you're running that scraper across the wood, it gets hot. After just a few minutes of this, the blade starts to warm up enough to get uncomfortable. The number 12, you're not touching the blade. It's held captive in this large cast iron housing, which absorbs a lot of heat.
The blades in all four of these are pretty dull. So in part 2, we're going to sharpen the blade in the number 80 and give it a try. See just what it does when it's really sharp.
If you have any suggestions for a new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.